Russia-linked disinformation campaign fueling coronavirus alarm, U.S. says.
Here's a summary of the article.
Washington, thousands of Russian-linked social media accounts have launched a coordinated effort to spread alarm about the new coronavirus, disrupting global efforts to fight the epidemic, U.S. officials say. The disinformation campaign promotes unfounded conspiracy theories that the United States is behind the COVID-19 outbreak, in an apparent bid to damage the U.S. image around the world by seizing on health concerns. State Department officials tasked with combating Russian disinformation told AFP that false personas are being used on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram to advance Russian talking points in multiple languages. The disinformation campaign was identified by U.S. monitors in mid-January after Chinese officials announced a third death from the new coronavirus in Wuhan, the epicenter of the outbreak. In this case, we were able to see the full disinformation ecosystem in effect, including state TV, proxy websites and thousands of false social media personas all pushing the same themes, said Special Envoy Lee Gabrielle, head of the Global Engagement Center, which is tasked with tracking and exposing propaganda and disinformation. The number of coronavirus cases globally hasn't reached its apex, so the Russian strategy is to very cheaply but very effectively take advantage of the information environment to sow discord between us and China, or for economic purposes. Experts saw parallels with previous conspiracy theories traced to Moscow, including a KGB disinformation campaign in the 1980s that convinced many around the world that U.S. scientists created the HIV virus that causes AIDS. U.S. intelligence has also said that Russia interfered through social media manipulation in the 2016 election and seeks to do so again in 2020.
This post received a score of 48,043, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
For the many people who obviously didn't read the article, here's what Russia is pushing. No health officials in the West are claiming that alarm about the coronavirus outbreak isn't justified.
It's kind of funny, since the American conspiracy theorists are claiming it's a Chinese bioweapon that escaped containment. I wonder if the Russian propaganda campaign won't actually turn out to be two-forked. It pretty much is always at least two-pronged. Amplify the craziness on all sides.
The documentary Hypernormalization is relevant, although long, and #X200B, IT talks about how Russian and surely others disinformation campaigns encourage mistrust and apathy. They want to fund every party, every side, so they can try to appear as if they are behind everything. Therefore you cannot trust anything anymore. And #X200B, edit, thanks for the gold stranger. The part about perception management starts about 1 hour in. 1.00.00.
It really muddies the waters, because then the voting population has to actually exercise their due diligence when vetting their politicians. A true nightmare scenario. I really hope the younger generation learns how to rise up to this challenge, because this is only going to get worse as their methods get more sophisticated.
This is the first major election I've been able to vote in, and it's kind of terrifying for me trying to keep track of it all, not gonna lie. Tip number 1, don't trust information from social media posts or comment sections. Get your politicians' views straight from their mouth or website. Use reputable news sources which are balanced, e.g. App News, Reuters, who fact-check them. P.S. Trust me.
Just being technical, but don't trust your politicians' words at all. Study and trust their actions. Politicians consistently say whatever they need to be elected or re-elected. Study how they voted, what they did, how they act. You can't trust what they say.
Yep. Ignore rhetoric, ignore empty promises, look at voting records. These days especially, most politicians vote on party lines, so look at what their party supports and attacks. It's quite illuminating.
Maybe the solution is a better education system that promotes critical thinking.
Nah, we just need better propaganda to out-propaganda our enemies.
Nah, we just need more government control of media access so we don't need to compete.
Nah, there needs to be more freedom for corporate media to pursue clicks for advertisement. This will allow them to weed out sensationalist articles through free market forces.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.